Okay, so we have a couple of different things. First of all, that big, huge wedding you saw, and any income that is coming in for Meghan, she has to pay U.S. taxes on because she still is a U.S. citizen. Did you know Boris Johnson is a U.S. citizen and has to pay taxes? Uh, although he's probably a dual citizen, so I don't know what dual citizenship. Well, actually, no. I mean, if you're a U.S. citizen, you have to pay taxes to the United States government on your income, which is pretty big. She went through this when she lived in Canada. But she's also going to have to pay taxes on that wedding. So that's an interesting, fun little bit of, and she's spending money like it's going through butter, like a knife through butter, and her husband doesn't work. His income comes from his father. So I think that's the most uninspiring thing on the planet, to have a husband that doesn't work, that doesn't provide for you, but gets it from his daddy. You know, I think that's a little bit on the odd side. So I was just messing around, and I came across, I have no idea how I'm coming across this stuff because I'm not really looking for it. Meghan's brother begs the Queen to give their dad a royal title in a shocking letter. And this was today at 6:59 a.m. Why don't we read it a little bit and have some fun? Sorry if I've been a little bit uptight, but when I saw the fact that I knew her father did not have heart surgery, as I reported earlier, went to my, I'm so sorry, not my downloads, went to my Google Chrome and went into my documents and went into my downloads and my recents. I realized that I saved it there, but didn't post it on YouTube. So it was, I thought it was really interesting how I broke down his lies. Now, how have I been doing this? I've been actually following a couple of different people that broke down, and some of this stuff is hard to find, that broke down what I consider to be many of these hoaxes, false flags, things like this that do go on in the world, and how we are led to believe, and just by turning on the news, any news station, it doesn't matter what it is, you're going to basically get a little bit of a different version on every story from each network. It doesn't matter if it's MSNBC, Fox, CNN, it's all the same. So anyway, her brother begs the Queen to give their dad a royal title in shocking letter, which is kind of a freak out. Tom Markle Jr. also says father also needs to see his daughter before it's too late. I think they're all just trying to vie for attention and get money right now. That's what I think. Okay. And now they're trying to make us believe that, I don't know. There's a lot of even people over in Great Britain that do not think these two are related. I don't know. Meghan Markle's half-brother has begged the Queen in a letter to give their father a title and let him see his daughter before it's too late. To give him a title? Oh my God. Michael and Carol Middleton don't have titles. Are you kidding? And they actually spend time with the Queen. Incredibly, in a demanding handwritten note, how are they getting all these notes? Exclusively obtained by Radar Online, Thomas Markle Jr. wrote to Queen Elizabeth Well, it seems like he can get a hold of her. Tom Markle Sr. is claiming he can't get a hold of her. All he needs to do is, my God, find the address out. It's pretty, I'm sure it would be easy to find the office of Buckingham Palace online or Kensington Palace. They have huge offices that obtain and receive all the mail and decipher it and distribute it to the appropriate people. Tom Markle Jr. wrote to Queen Elizabeth that his dad and Meghan's mother, Doria Ragland, oh my God, that'll be next. Oh, wait till she's over there. And she's been paid off to shut up too. Possibly you can give Tom, they deserve royal titles, is what he's saying. Possibly you can give Tom Sr. and Doria royal titles, which would also make my father very proud. Is this guy, I guess he's a medical marijuana farmer or some, isn't he something, has something to do with that or runs some sort of a medical marijuana? It's, he has a real good blend there. I'd love to have some of it. Tom Jr. wrote to the British monarch on July 8th. Oh my God. Oh, Meghan Markle's horror brother's ex-fiancé spills secrets of jealousy, drugs, and guns, whatever. Guns are not unusual here, by the way. I know it freaks you people out over there, but possibly this could happen if Meghan were to bring Tom Sr. to the palace sooner than later, because my father deserved to be treated like royalty, like he treated Meghan her whole life. She owes him that. Go back and listen to how, honestly, Princess Kate, Kate Middleton. Her parents did not, I just don't think they've only been with the Queen before that wedding, only once or twice. And they, I guess, I don't know what's happened in recent history, but I know they've only met a few times before the wedding. I know that they're much closer right now and they see each other a lot more, but the Queen doesn't meet many people because this is kind of outside of her real immediate family. She doesn't owe him anything. She owes him that. She doesn't owe him jack shit. The kid is getting everything and then some. Why don't you just shut the fuck up? He grooms her for this position and then freaks out when she actually, that's sort of weird when parents groom their kids to act and behave and to have a certain type of career, and then they get pissed at them because they're successful. That does happen. She owes him that, Thomas Jr. opined. Thomas Jr. also referred to his dad's estrangement from Meghan, 36. She's going to be 37 in a couple days. Following her wedding to Harry, 33. In the never before seen letter. Did she even get it yet? Thomas Sr. didn't attend the nuptials due to heart. He didn't have heart surgery, radar online. That was reported by the newspaper I read this morning. I can't even remember the name of it now. Later, a source told Radar that her dad's controversial comments to the press got him banned from any contact with the royal family. Well, yeah, but he really wasn't going to have any contact with them anyway. It's hard to get in with these people. It just doesn't happen like this. Your daughter is not that special. I know you guys all think she is, but she's not. Photos betrayed. Meghan Markle bans family from royal wedding. The royals were shocked and blindsided when Meghan's reclusive dad, we know this already, about his chats. If he's so smart, they don't talk about politics. They're not political, or they're not supposed to be anyway. In his letter to the Queen, his son Thomas Jr. doesn't acknowledge the kerfuffle about his dad's comments, but writes, I urge you to convince Meg to bring her father to the palace. They're not going to have him. Not everybody gets to meet the royal family. These people were talking about Trump. He's ahead of the largest, most powerful country in the world. That's a little bit different than some little fake-titted actress. I'm sorry. Well, these childhood photos are horrible. She lived in a horrible neighborhood. I fear if Meghan waits too long, it will be too late. Tom Sr. won't see her again. So anyway, he wants the Queen to give her a title. Now, doesn't he run, Tom, I think he runs a pot farm. Markle Jr. Oh my God. Marijuana pot farm. I guess something like that. I don't know. His job. God, Google's getting really. Her nephew's a cannabis farmer selling special marijuana. See this? I mean, you understand why the Queen doesn't want these people around. So her nephew's a pot farmer. I thought Tom Jr. was. Well, they're in Oregon, yeah, or Oregon. We pronounce our vowels like that here. So, okay, can I come and visit you sometime? Okay, well, she's probably going over there to pick up a shipment when she comes here this summer. I'm sorry, this stuff is just hilarious. Worldmagazine.org. Okay. Sons of Meghan's half-brother, Tom Markle Jr., Tracy is Thomas's former, whatever. They're going to have a new drug called Markle Sparkle. All right. Which Markle, right? Oh my God. All right. So, should we listen to this one? Huh? Let's see if we can get it.
I think I'll be getting.
Oh my God.
An invite to the royal wedding or from Meghan herself.
That's
because
old.
of all the drama.
Why is she sitting on a slant? These people are always slanted. Oh. Okay, well, I don't know what happened.
That has come up from this over here. This is supposed to be a happy day for her. It's not supposed to be something that's meant to bring drama to her. I doubt any of the family will get an invite. She doesn't need that kind of negativity on the most important day of her life. I think
Wait a minute.
Has just said
she was already married once before. I don't know, you guys. I mean, this is just okay. Okay. So that's the latest. The half brother wants the Queen to give Doria and Tom a title. Are you kidding? It doesn't happen that way. This guy just doesn't. These people are not really. They're just shooting from the hip with weird shit just to get noticed. That's my opinion of that. Have a great one.